They informed you that they would like to introduce you to the sea god that they have been worshiping. You guys all thought that was pretty ominous. And indeed, when you got there, you discovered that the sea god was not a deity, but in fact some kind of very powerful elemental that was controlling the minds of these Kootua. After a little bit of drama involving Rich's flame tongue sword, you guys decided to kill the sea god, which you were able to successfully do. And you pillaged his hoard of treasure beneath the deep and freed the Kuotua from his mind control. After you did that, the Kuotua, out of gratitude, offered to give you a ferry ride free of charge to anywhere you wanted to go. You guys decided that you would like to stop by Sloobladop and then sail down to Gracklestug afterwards. And you were just about to set out on the boats when we ended last.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, we got a magic wand, a
We
magic
got-
ring, and a magical rock.
Yeah, the rock of luck or something.
Good luck stone. Cat. It's like Cat's head with emerald eyes. What I
Yeah,
wrote
you
down.
got a good luck stone. I believe you got what was the ring?
We got a magic wand. It's +2 to its spell attacks, I think.
Yep.
And then a magical ring of warmth, resistance to cold damage. What I wrote down.
Yes, ring of warmth. That's what it was. Fantastic. Cool. Did anybody want to do anything before you set sail on these boats?
Can I inspect them? See how much weight they're good for?
That's a good idea.
How many,
Yeah,
how many
definitely.
bodies they could hold?
Yep. You can evaluate the boats by making a, let's call it an investigation roll.
Ooh, so good. Probably a good idea.
Not a bad idea at all. So you're going to take 10 minutes to doff your armor.
Hell yeah.
Doff
that
it,
armor.
baby. Doff it hard.
Yeah, doff it, baby.
I can usually doff it in 10 minutes.
Are you sure I can't intimidate the boat into telling me what I want to know about it?
Listen, you can try to do anything you want. This is Dungeons and Dragons. With a 10, you take a look at these boats. You're not an authority on boats, and these boats look
Fair.
just fine to you.
All right, I hop on the boat. I am not even the Coast Guard.
And with your limited knowledge of boats, you judge these boats to be okay.
All right, good.
Is there anything a survival check would be able to help with a boat floating?
Survival check.
Does it begin to leak or spring any leaks as I hop in?
No, you don't see any leaks.
I guess
or
the
anything.
survival
yeah.
check is more wilderness.
It's definitely at least seaworthy.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it's
Right.
floating there, right?
Yeah, it's floating there. It doesn't. I mean, they're not obviously out of repair or anything.
That's all I was
Yeah.
asking. Just want to make
So,
sure.
I
It's
mean,
not like
they're
gonna
definitely
sink
not
10
anything
feet out.
fancy or crazy.
Well,
they're
yeah. They're
but
Kuotua.
yeah, but they'll cross the water.
Did we take a short rest?
I believe you did take a short rest before you set out. I think you
Okay.
said you wanted to do that.
I'll try an investigation check too. Just
Okay.
just for
What,
fun skis.
are you looking at the boats or are you doing
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah. 17.
Boat check.
Yeah, with
Hey,
17, Chagall, you don't know too much about boats either, but you take a pretty good look over these boats and you judge that there is no glaring instability that's going to automatically kill you. That being said, you probably wouldn't want to be attacked while in this boat. That might get a little bit scary. The boat doesn't look like it could take a whole lot of abuse. It's basically like a floating platform with a push pole, more or less. But
This is no Viking ship, is what you're saying.
yeah, but you'll be able to chill comfortably on it as you get moved across the lake by the Kuotua. And it looks like it could easily fit 3 or 4 of you to a raft.
Mug, would you know if things here in the lake would be attracted to or swim away from a light source?
I'm gonna think real hard about that. see if I
So
know
it would either be
kind
a
of
history
creatures we can
check
expect.
or a nature check. If you want to think about if there's any animals that would be attracted to a light source, you could do a nature check. Or if you want to just think about what you know about the Dark Lake and navigating the Dark Lake, that would be a history check.
I think he was Chagall was leaning towards the first one, so I'll do that. I'll do the nature check.
Okay.
I will pass guidance upon you.
So that's sweet, and that is my hit an intelligence check for the Underdark, so I get to double my proficiency bonus on that one,
Mm-hmm.
which is real nice
Yes, sir.
because my nature's already litty. So that's a plus 12. Nope, that's a plus 13. My bad.
Jesus Christ.
Ammo.
25. Well, 25 is good, so you think about it, and you know that there are indeed all manners of creatures that would have sensitivity to light that live in the Dark Lake. A lot of the fungus in the Underdark is bioluminescent, and so it would make sense that a lot of the fish that live down here would find their food by looking for sources of light. In terms of things that would be hostile to you, you know for a fact that there are certain breeds of piranha that live down here that would certainly be hungry for a bite of flesh if such the opportunity arose. There are also certain things like deep crocodiles that might live in the area, and the ever-present evil stingray people known as the Ixichatl that you encountered once before near Slubladap.
Evil
those-
stingray people?
Those would probably be the
Yeah.
most prominent
Uh,
threats that would be naturally present that you know of.
Okay. So evil
Yeah, I'm
stingray
gonna relay
people
that to
are
the group.
they? So Mog, the evil
Oh, they
stingray
were
people
fuckers.
are they?
Yeah, we fought some.
Attracted to light or against it? If we try to light our way with a torch or a lantern or something, are we gonna be sitting ducks per se?
Jesse, if I recall correctly, they were like an intelligence creature, right?
Yes, they are an intelligent race. So if they could identify you as enemies, which most Ixchotl consider everyone besides themselves to be enemies, they would very much consider attacking you if they thought they could survive.
Very good.
Yeah.
So I shall
gonna
not
say that.
cast light upon these vessels then.
Good call, I
Very
think.
good.
Because if it were to deter people, I would cast light on these vessels, but I will not.
You don't want to be a floating target? Just go rah, rah.
Rah, rah, rah!
I like it.
All right. So if we do want to climb into the boats, as I said, the maximum capacity seems to be 4. You have 2 NPCs with you, as well as your 2 Kuotua guides that are going to be rowing the boats respectively. So that means that you could put 3 boys in each raft. So you'll have to choose who's going to ride with you.
We should split up casters per se, so that we don't have all magic on one boat and nothing on the other, so they can both
Agreed.
support each other. So I will pick boat 1, if you will.
Okay.
Boat 1.
As in
I'll
boat
take
1.
boat 2. Boat 2 for
Chagall
me.
in boat 2.
No, I said boat 1.
Mog in boat 2.
Yes.
Jim Jar is going to climb into the boat
Nice.
with you, Mog.
Sweet.
And
Got our 3.
from
Strong
well,
boat.
and Sareth is going to climb onto boat 1 with Azzy and Chagall.
Crumb.
Can we be Team Jim Jar?
Crumb.
Yes.
I want to be
Crumb.
Team Jim Jar.
We already
Alpha team.
we already have a name for the team. It's the Seeds of Nightmare. So
No, our boat.
need-
Our
no.
boat team.
no, I'm sure that the Quotua already have.
Shut up,
names for these
Chagall. Name
boats.
your own boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna name mine Jim Jar Sucks Butts.
I don't care what you name your boat, because our boat's
Whoa.
better.
Let's not say things we can't take back.
Yeah, well, you know what? I just updated the name. It's now Jim Jar sucks Crumb's butt and Crumb sucks Jim Jar's butt. So
That's just not very nice.
and Mog watches in the background like a creep.
Mog's gone. Mog gone. He dead.
Yeah,
Nah, he
Mog watches in the background.
Mag.
Mag. Yeah, you're right, because this is a superior boat.
What happens on boat B stays on boat B.
Sareth looks miserable. He's on boat 1, aka Jim Jar and Crumb suck each other's butts.
The SS. Jim Jar and Crumb suck each other's butts. Excellent. Excellent. Well, let our suck butt boat set sail.
I'm just letting Max get back in here.
Yeah.
Unless somebody has him that, because I don't have him.
I don't have them.
I have just the like default square thing.
I'm gonna hit a reconnect just to see. Oh nope, there he is.
Hey,
Back.
he's back.
He's back. You didn't miss much. Chagall named their boat Jim Jar and Crumb suck each other's butts while Mog watches.
Oh, while Mog watches, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. I don't know if that's
Uh,
gonna fit on the back, but
Anyway, the two faithful rafts known as Team Jim Jar and Jim Jar and Crumb suck each other's butts while Mog watches set sail from this
Not writing
little
that down.
dock.
We're children.
Let me get these boats organized here.
Chagall, you're the only one that can talk with these things, right?
Yep.
Hope they know where they're going.
Oh my god, I accidentally predicted what boats you guys were going to put yourselves in when I set this up.
That's so
Hell
funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just looked at my map with the boats and I was like, oh my god, they're already in the right boats.
they know to go to sloop
That's good DM stuff.
sloop bloop blop sloop pop PP.
Salupodop.
Your inability
Mog.
to say it makes me question that they know where we're going.
Mog, I also
Listen,
can
listen,
speak your
Mog.
language.
I'm no fucking Underdark Ranger, okay? I don't know how to say most things down here, let alone on the surface, so.
I'm a big reader.
All right.
Yeah, you know, nature just speaks to me and I just hang out, that's all.
Just chilling, man.
Let me get
And
this
Mog, I
going.
am able, if need be, I can use my god's gifts to me to speak the language of the go-to.
Cool. That's good to know. Baron.
Yes.
Yeah, Varen is so cool. Wait, is
Alright.
Ozzy the super
Yeah.
crazy one now, actually? Because Varen's pretty fucking level-headed right now.
Oh, yeah, I was
That's a good
thinking about
question.
this the other day. Azzy, you guys have a ring of regeneration, so if you don't want to be all like fucked up, you could just like attune that for a couple days.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, take that now.
What did you
Who
just say to me,
fucking-
Jesse?
Who
Well, you know how your
fucking has
You
that?
know how your like skin is all fucked up from dying the Jubilex and stuff?
Yeah.
You could just like wear the ring of regeneration, and that will like fix that. You know.
And that was
Ozzy-
my fucking eye. I
Yeah,
had a
Ozzy
Yeah, you
did
gem
grew
that.
you grew your eye
eye.
back with that already, so you could just like
Dude,
fix your
where
skin.
is your fucking where's your ring
Where
now?
is that ring? Did we give
Somebody
that
has
away?
it.
Mog? Crumb? Where is that ring? I have never used that ring in my entire life.
Inventory.
We must just have it then.
Somebody has it. I don't remember you selling
Somebody-
it.
Somebody has to have it.
Well, it's got to be in Mog's bag then.
Yeah, we could assume that it's in the bag of holding.
It might be.
Mog definitely would have counted it if it's in there.
A ring of regeneration. I know I gave
Yeah.
that away at some point after not needing it anymore.
Yeah, just put it back on, Ozzy, while we're on these fucking boats, man.
Yeah.
You'll have to attune it, I think.
Yeah, I'll let you know what I'm unattuned.
Okay.
I'm going to cast tongues and inquire about how long this first boat trip is going to take.
All right. So you guys are basically pushing off as you're talking about the Ring of Regeneration, and on your boat, Shigal, you have the Kuotua known as Klickshashlobo.
Hey, Click, what's up there, buddy?
Click turns to look at you and goes, "Yes, Click, push boat." And he, to his word, he takes the stick and he pushes, and the boat propels forward slightly.
Yeah, Click, you push boat very nicely. Now, how long until our next location will it be?
He tilts his head slightly. He gives another push. And he's just looking at you with his head sideways, and he pushes. That happens for a couple seconds, and he goes, eh.
These fucking guys.
Is that a new?
I'm so glad you can speak to them.
Is that a new period of time? Is that close to a cycle?
We get there after Cross Lake.
You're stupid, man.
How many times do you have to rest before you cross the lake?
Rest when tired.
How many times do you have to? Never mind. Cause I was gonna ask about eating, but then you're just gonna say we eat when we're hungry.
Yes, eat when hungry. Yes, yes.
Ah, great. All right, well, cool.
He reaches into a pouch at his waist and pulls out a raw fish, and he just shoves it in his mouth.
Ugh.
Hungry.
Yeah, good.
He spits up some fish bones onto the raft.
Onto the raft? Why didn't you just spit that in the water?
Nasty lookers.
He looks down at the fish bones and goes, "Why?"
I don't know. I
He
guess...
blinks a couple of times, tilts his head to the side, and then.
Oh my god.
Looks like it's
alright.
going pretty well over there on Buttsucker Boat.
They're having a great time.
Jim Jar's kicking his feet up. He's chilling. This is
Do
great. I haven't
see,
been on a boat in forever.
Mog,
I
do you
do.
see anything tracking us?
You'd have to call that over to the
I
other boat.
look.
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Mog!
Yo, what's up?
Do you see anything?
Oh yeah, I just started naming all the things that I see.
I spy with my little eye. Something.
I see all those
gray.
things.
Is it a
Damn,
rock?
son.
Yeah.
22. Jesus Christ.
Right. With a 22 Mog, you take a good look around, and you guys are currently right around here. You haven't been going very long, so you're just getting onto the route. As you look around, you can see that the Dark Lake seems to be relatively peaceful in this general area that you pushed off from the dock, and you could probably judge that the presence of the sea god kept away any other undesirables that might have been living in this area. And the Kuotua seem pretty relaxed by Kuotua standards, which means that they're probably not too concerned about being attacked right now. So at this point, you could probably just chill out for a little while, maybe keep vigilant. In fact, if you wanted to, you guys could probably even rest while you're on these boats.
Sweet. Yeah, I think we should just set up watches.
Yeah.
I will take first watch on my boat.
Cool.
I will take the last watch on our boat.
All right.
I'll do first watch, or I don't know if we need to do watches for each individual boat or not, but
The Kuotua will also be up rowing, so...
Or are they just going hard the whole night?
Well, you're not rowing all night. You're just like, during the day, you guys have nothing to do. You're just like kicking back, take a nap, chill out.
Word.
Or if you want to do something else, you can too. If you want to do a hobby or like do a profession or something.
Word.
totally
No.
up to you.
I'm vibing. Just boat riding.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
Cool.
chill out on the boats. You'll be able to get in a long rest during your time on the boat for now. So
Sweet.
about 8 hours goes by of paddling, and the Kotor are just like slowly paddling along. Every now and then, like they'll lock the oars in place and like dive into the water for a little bit, and then just like come back out. The first time they do that, if you ask them about it, they would explain to you that they're thirsty, or they're looking for fish. Um, when they're hungry, they pretty much just reach into their pouch, they pull out a fish they've got saved up, and they munch the fish. Um, so it's pretty easy going with these Kuotua. They're not very high maintenance.
That's legit. I like that.
After about 12 hours of travel, you guys are kind of drifting past uh, this little area right around here. And you can see that there is an island to your left and a bigger island to your right. And the Kuotua seem to be drifting up towards this island right here. They're moving that way. They don't seem to tell you anything about why they're doing that right now.
The island opposite of no, 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 no.
They do not seem to want to go to no, 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 no.
You don't say.
They're going to the island that is not no, 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 no.
Perfect. Just as we planned.
Mm.
So they pull up to there, and if nobody comments or anything, they just like gently beach the rafts on like a little shore. As soon as the rafts hit the beach, both the Kuotua just curl up on the rafts into like balls and go to sleep immediately.
Okay, that
Oh.
was fast.
They're sleeping now.
All
Those guys are
right.
little weirdos.
Can I make a perception check on this island here?
Yeah, you can take a look around if you want.
21.
21. You take a look around. This island doesn't seem to have too many interesting features. The shore is definitely some sort of like a very gravelly sand that you judge is basically created just by the tides of the Dark Lake eroding the stone of the Underdark and creating gravelly sand as a result. The island seems to be very barren. There is no floral life here. It just seems to be a big rock that goes up into almost like a little like giant stalagmite type of structure. There's not too much interesting to speak of on this island that you can see.
I don't hear any suspicious happenings or anything.
You just hear the gentle sound of water lapping onto the shore.
Nice.
Jesse, if we were just like looking around, does this seem like pretty easy place, at least what we've traveled so far, to accommodate several demon lord fights?
Well, most of it's water. This particular island would definitely not be able to contain a demon lord fight. It would most certainly spill from this island into more of the Dark Lake. But if you're okay with the battle taking place in the water, sure, you might be able to spin that.
I would rather not, only because if a demon lord is wounded grievously, they can dive into the ocean or the lake here and disappear. And that's one, as well as like if their body falls in, unconscious or wounded, we just won't know if they're dead for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep looking out as we travel for like an island that would be big enough for that.
Okay. That might be difficult, but if you look at your map, the only islands that would probably be big enough to accommodate that would be the one that says food, with the bad light, and then the one that has evil light, it hurts. Those two islands might be big enough to accommodate, but you don't know what they look like. They might be, like, structured, as in you can't, like, it's not an open area. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The
Yeah,
area
it
you're
looks
in
like,
right now seems to be largely open. You can see that to your north, like very far away, the Underdark's walls kind of like form into like a natural wall of the cavern. And then to your south and east, there is an island that seems to extend all the way up to the ceiling, acting almost as sort of a pillar.
Cool. That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna pass close to that one that says food in the middle of it eventually, so maybe we'll get a
That is
better look
true.
at it then.
Certainly true.
Unless we die before then.
Unless he died before then. Anyone want to do anything on this little island, or would you like to take a back-to-back long rest? Seems you're getting some good R&R opportunity here.
Yeah, no, let's do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm eager to travel.
Seeing that the Kuotua are sleeping, you guys are like, all right, and you take the time to just chill out, catch up on your hobbies, tend to your wounds, rest, nap, whatever it is you want to do, and you get a second long rest in. Eventually, the Kuotua wake up, and they gesture to you with their strange body language to get back onto the raft. You guys climb onto the raft, back in your same groups, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and the Kuotua will push off, and they're ferrying you right along now. And you guys are paddling right along here. Okay. Some more rolling here.
Oh, we love those rolls.
Encounter check.
You guys are seeming to be very lucky, as another 8 hours passes of absolutely nothing but coasting along on this raft. The water is getting a little bit choppy here or there, so it might be a little uncomfortable as you're just kind of like, jolted around on the boat. But other than a minor bout of seasickness here or there, most of you seem to be doing just fine. And if you want,
Cool.
that would qualify you all to have gotten a full rest, as that is 3 back-to-back blocks of time for you to
That's sick.
get it together. So
Hell yeah.
everybody
I could probably
would
take
get back
advantage of that.
to full spell slots, full opportunity to change out different spells if you want. Everybody would be back to 100% here.
So are we like basically 3 days past now?
You're pretty much about to be 2 days in.
Okay.
But
We're just
essentially
chilling so hard here.
it's been like 36 hours or so. It's been about a
Okay.
day and a half of absolutely nothing, where you're just like lazing around on a boat or an island.
Nice.
Azzy/Varen is already looking much better after having attuned it. After attunement, they would have been wearing the ring for about a day straight, and you can already see that the worst of the scarring is starting to go away. You can see the stubble of hair beginning to grow back where it was singed away by Jubilek.
Hell yeah, I'm not bald anymore.
And he's looking much better, but there's still some scarring yet to be healed, for sure. But it is definitely working.
Run my hand over my fuzz just to feel it.
Yeah. Your voice is definitely less gravelly now, as it gets more back to its normal lilt.
Nice. Fucking wild time in the Underdark.
The Kuotua are rowing right along here, and you guys are right around here at this point.
Can you flash that again, Justin? Sorry.
You're right around here.
Okay.
And
Sweet.
let's see here. All right. Who wants to be in the front boat?
I do.
All right, boat 1 is now the front boat.
Nice.
Let me get a perception check from Azzy, Shigal, and Sereth, please.
Six.
5 for Shigal. Or for Sereth, sorry. You get plus 12, Shigal?
Yes.
Damn.
Boys.
So Azzy and Sarith, you guys are just kind of chilling out, still on the boat, relaxing. Chagall, in the distance, you hear something that sounds like a loud cracking noise
So
over the sound of the tide.
I will quietly address that to our boat, and then I will use message to communicate that information with Mog.
As you quietly begin to tell the members of your boat around it, you see pebbles beginning to fall into the water near your boat.
I'm going to cast tongues and now make that aware of the Koto driving the boat as well.
Just as you're making them aware, rocks are now beginning to fall from the ceiling. Generally in a very large area around the boats that you're piloting. Fortunately, you knew that they were coming because you heard and saw the rocks. And as a result, you are all not at a disadvantage when rocks begin to collide with the boat as they rain down from the ceiling as a
Oh boy.
partial cave-in affects this specific part of the Dark Lake for some reason.
Okay.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Got a 19. I did the best on the boat. There we go.
Passes. Alright, roll some dice. Alright, as rocks come raining down from the ceiling, Crumb, you're at the ready. You've taken off your armor. You're feeling a little nimble. You dive to the deck of the boat. You put your hands over your head, and the rocks are just clattering off of the boat. You can hear loud kerplunks and splashes as large boulders rain down, and you're all just praying that a big boulder's not just going to smash your raft to smithereens. As the rocks come raining down, Mog, Sarith, Jimjar, and Chagall are not able to duck and cover quite fast enough, and you basically get bludgeoned and battered by rocks and pebbles, taking 14 bludgeoning damage. Ring of evasion.
I don't know. I sure don't.
Okay, and then I need to make some checks for these guys.
Ah, my face!
Does Jim Jar have it? Or Sarah?
Oh, he might. Jimjar has a periaptive wound closure, and Sarith has the ring of evasion.
Cool.
Sarith also has that ring of warmth that you got. So, yeah, you know what? Sarith is actually going to use the ring of evasion.
Nice.
Jimjar is still going to get hit. And as you're all battered and bludgeoned by these rocks, boat one, the Kuotua guiding your boat, jumps as the rocks begin to rain down, and he just looks up in the air and he starts just maneuvering with his pole as fast as he can, pushing the boat out of the way of the worst of it. A few rocks and pebbles crash through the deck. Your boat gets a few little holes in it as it begins to leak slightly and a little water fills up, but it looks like your Kuotua has managed to avoid the worst of the danger. Boat number two, a massive boulder just slams down into the middle of your deck and crashes a big hole. You're all rocked off of the boat. Everyone on boat two needs to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Let's see here.
Jesse, so can you? So is it like this? There's like a cave-in that's happening right now? You said.
Yeah, there seems to be rocks falling from the ceiling of the cave. Yeah.
Okay, so what I would like to attempt to do, whenever the most opportune time that I can actually do that is, I would like to cast a spell,
You may cast a spell whenever you want.
and I would like to cast Control Water,
Okay.
and I would like to control it in such a way that would hopefully speed the boat's momentum up to not be too fast so that it's dangerous or that it's gonna fucking ruin the boats or something, but to at least try to avoid this fucking cave-in that's happening.
You could definitely do that. You could also keep the water from filling the rafts as well, if you
I
want.
will I will most definitely do that. Yes, I will most definitely do that too.
Sweet. It's dope.
All right, so yeah, you're pushing the boat faster to try to get it out of this catastrophe, basically. Meanwhile, you're able to keep boat 2 from just completely sinking for the time being. From I assume you used some luck there.
Can I turn
Alright.
into a shark?
Yeah, I mean you can turn into a shark. Mog, you stumble and fall off of the boat, but it's okay because mid-fall you turn into a shark. Sareth just barely manages to keep his feet as he uses another charge of the Ring of Evasion.
Worth it.
And Crumb, you natural 20, and you're just like stumble a little bit, but you're fine. You don't even fall. Your boat is severely damaged, but thanks to Chagall's magic, it's managing to stay aloft. The water seems to propel you forward as if it's on your side, and as rocks continue to fall down, Chagall and the Kawotua driving the boat are able to get you out of the worst of the cave-in. The Kawotua begin to call to each other in their dialect. Just as you're getting out of the worst of the cave-in and the rocks stop to fall. The Kawotua click in boat 1 is pointing towards a nearby island, and that would be this island right here.
I should still have tongues up because I casted it at the beginning of the cave-in. Is there a specific dialogue that they're talking about?
Click seems to be saying that you need to land the boats to do repairs, and he's pointing to the island over there. And the second Kawotua is saying, "No, strange pink, can't go." And Click is arguing back, going, "Boat need repair, boat will sink." And they seem to be having some discourse about this.
Are they large holes in the boat that is sinking?
Boat 2 is so damaged that unless you continually use magic on it, it will definitely sink within a half hour. Boat 1 could probably limp on without too much trouble.
They're like huge holes that are broken there.
Boat 2 is pretty fucked. He did not roll well to get you guys out of that cave-in at all. He rolled a 5 to steer the boat. So.
Well, he's a fish man.
And they're pointing to the pink island here, you said, right?
Yes, Click wants to go to that island to do repairs. The other Kawotua doesn't seem to want to go.
Boat's going to sink.
Click, what's with the pink light? Why don't you want to go?
Pink Island strange.
Well, we have to stop to fix this boat.
Yes. Click want fix boat. And the other Kawotua goes, "No, pink bad."
Oh, Click is fine with the pink. The other one doesn't like the...
Yeah, the other one seems afraid of the pink island.
Well, we'll protect you from the pink, but we have to stop and get this boat fixed. I can't
make a persuasion check.
Maintain this the entire time. Persuasion.
16.
The 16 should be enough to convince this weird fish guy. And the second Kawotua goes, Fine, but you go on island. Me no go on island.
Yeah, shouldn't you stay and fix the boat?
Yes, you go get material. I stay with boat.
Okay, that's fine.
And Click goes, yes, we get stuff, fix boat. Come. And he starts pushing his boat, and you guys limp the ships over to
I'm basically fucking water bending the fucking the boat over there.
I'm just gonna circle the boats around with my fin out of the water that's got a couple weird eyes on it.
ease.
I want blood so bad right now.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot long shark, by the way, just so everybody realizes. Big ass fucking shark.
Great white motherfucker. What's the model you go for? You go for Mako, tiger shark.
They call it the hunter shark, and it sounds kind of like a deep ocean shark, except it hunts by itself. So I don't know.
Lit.
Tiger shark would probably be pretty good.
Don't need no pack.
All right. With Mog not weighing down the second boat, you guys seem to be able to get the boats to the shore of the Pink Island, and much true to its name, you pull up and land, and you can see that there seems to be a strange pinkish purplish moss growing over the surface of this island. It's very strange. It seems to be glowing slightly.
I'm gonna touch
And
it. with my
there's
finger.
some strange bushes. You touch it, Azzy, and it is soft to the touch. And it's nice and cool, and it's very spongy.
Mog,
Once
shark Mog.
once everyone's out of the boat, I'm gonna beach myself.
A big shark washes up on the shore.
Flapping around on the
Slowly
sand.
suffocating.
Probably do that for about a minute or so before I turn back into myself, and I'm just moving in the sand.
All right, you literally suffocate yourself back into a human, or a tiefling, rather.
I just want to see what that was like. Exfoliating.
Mog, do you happen to know anything about this moss? Have you ever seen
Um,
or heard of or
I turned my
discovered?
attention to the moss, and I tried to see what it is.
All right, you can make a nature check.
I would love to. 26.
Yeah, with a 26, you take a look at this stuff, and it's not like anything you've really seen before. You think that it might be some sort of strange version of just a standard deep lichen that you would find throughout the Underdark, but for whatever reason, this particular strain seems to have bioluminescence, which is not normal for this type of lichen, and it also seems to be comprehensively covering the entirety of this island, whereas normally you just see it grow in small clusters. Coincidentally, this type of lichen is technically edible, although it doesn't taste very good. In terms of these bushes, you've never seen anything like them before.
Click, do you know anything more about this island besides it's just pink?
Pink and bugs.
Big bugs or small bugs?
He turns his head to the side. Bugs.
Bugs that are larger than you? Or smaller than you?
He considers for a moment, and he kneels down in the sand, and he begins gathering sand together, almost like he's making a sandcastle. And he's going at it, and it seems like he is having no intention of stopping. This will probably take a little bit of time, but he's making something in the sand.
I want to see.
Jesse, you said I'd never seen this type of bush before at all in the Underdark?
Never.
Weird.
Do you want to wait for him to finish this thing?
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
All right, after about 20 minutes of sculpting, Click seems to have created what appears to be a 15-foot long, very circular, tubular looking creature, and he seems to be in the process of making little spindly legs. And he points and goes, "Bug!"
Like a millipede?
It looks a little like that, yeah. And it looks big. It looks real big.
Giant
Oh.
millipede.
Fuck.
In the distance, Mog, you can, however, see what appears to be a pinkish-purplish take on a Zirkwood mushroom, which would certainly serve to provide materials for your raft, if you could get to it.
Guys, let's go get these materials.
All right, but we should be on guard for this giant bug that might inhabit this this island.
All right.
Excellent.
This bug, for all we know, could also be the cause of all of this, and I point to the pink and all of that as I point to those bushes that you have apparently never seen, Mog.
Yeah, strange, man. This is a weird
Well,
island.
Familiar or not, you're the ranger, Mug. We'll
Yeah,
follow
let's go.
you.
I lead the way.
Okay, if I could have you move 1 square at a time, if you want to push in, you can certainly do that.
I'll go to
Oh.
this square first.
Okay.
And then I will go to this square. And I'll follow that line consistently.
As you step further into the moss, moving just past the edge, and when you put your full weight on it, you can see the bioluminescence ripple outwards with each step.
Oh boy.
It's very interesting. It's almost like you take a step and then it ripples out about 20 feet before it tapers off.
Like Avatar?
Yeah, a little bit like Avatar.
Sick.
It's very pretty, actually.
That's cool. I stopped to look at it just because it's neat. But that's it.
Try
Keep going.
stomping on it a couple times. See if it.
I jump.
You jump, and as you land and your weight recompresses the lichen, it ripples outward, just like before, and it tapers off about 20 feet away from you.
Dope. All right, I'm gonna keep walking. One more step. Boop.
You take a step forward, and the light ripples out from you, and when it gets about here, Mog, you think you see another light erupt from there, and it goes out to about here. It's just like a little ripple that kind of echoes out from where your ripple touched it.
I didn't quite see where your marker was, but I'm gonna definitely remark.
It ripples
on
to
that the group.
here, and then
No.
it ripples
Yeah,
to here.
I can't
Every
see.
You're on a
direction.
different layer, my
I
man.
can't see anything.
Oh, am I? Alright, so you step here, and it
Yeah,
ripples
there we
to
go.
here,
Okay.
and then it ripples from there to here and 20 foot in every direction.
Huh.
Oh, interesting. This might be like communicating some sort of warning system. I'd take out my shield just in case.
Yeah.
Get that strapped on. But
And
I'm gonna
this
take
just
another step.
is this just flat right here?
It appears to be, it's like a little bit of a slope, but it's not like steep or anything.
Throw a rock.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that.
You're gonna Eldritch Blast there?
Yep.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh boy.
Bup. 10. Oh wait.
Oh my god!
Roll a D2000.
That's a
Oh my
1,131 to hit.
God.
18.
My ass AC.
Okay, and why don't you roll some force damage to obliterate this moss?
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Eight.
You shove an Eldritch Blast forward. It ripples past Mog, who's like carefully stepping through this lichen,
Like,
and it just hits that
investigating it.
spot that rippled, and you see the moss just irradiate out like 50 feet in every direction as you just obliterate that chunk of land, and it peels back, and you see little chunks of rock and moss and soil fly in every direction, and you hear a screech come
oh.
from the hole that you've just opened up in that lichen, and bursting forth from the hole
Oh God.
comes a gigantic centipede
Hell yeah.
Oh,
as it
fucking sweet.
shoots out of the
That's so
ground
cool.
Dude, the amount of times in
like
these
a worm
fucking
from Dune.
the amount of times in
Sick.
these games that I'm just gonna start fucking Eldritch blasting and then asking questions after, dude. That's 2 sessions in a row. It fucking worked out.
And as the ripple shoots outward, 2 more centipedes erupt
Oh,
out
God.
of the ground in either direction.
God.
As you
Oh,
just
my
made a
God.
shit ton of noise on this shore. And we have to roll for initiative.
Sweet.
Dude, I'm
Do
telling
these
you guys
things look
right
like
now.
They have blood, Jesse.
You don't really know, but if they are insects, they would probably have.
Even if it's not red, could I call it blood?
Probably, yeah.
All right, cool.
They are animals.
All right.
Some sort of creature.
Gross. 14 total. Or no, 16 total.
Okay. 16.
Drawn the blood sword.
8 for Chagall. 23 for Crumb. Crumb, I will remind you, you are not wearing your armor. Mog got a
Boy.
10. Grimjar. Zareth. 10. And then 17. Okay, I think I got everybody. Yep. And then the monsters.
The monsters.
And cue battle music.
Nice.
Crumb, you are up first, as you are the quickest to react. Okay. Okay.
That is accurate.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. You swing at it with the flame tongue longsword, and its body serpentine-like slithers out of the way of your grasp
Nice.
as you attack.
Cool.
26 will hit.
Nice.
Kill it with fire, they say. As you swing the flame tongue longsword and you chop a bunch of its legs off, and the flames lick at its carapace, it lets out another ear-piercing screech as it writhes on itself in pain like bugs do when you try to kill them. Hits.
Nice.
16 damage.
Get him.
Good. And this thing does not look very happy as it writhes on itself like that.
He's got a lot of legs, man.
Nameplate here. Does have a lot of legs. And it is his turn, and he's angry.
Oh.
I'm angry.
And he's gonna try to bite the fuck out of you, Crumb.
That would do.
25 to hit.
Oof.
its massive mandibles sink into your unarmored flesh as it just rips a huge chunk out of you. It deals 20 piercing damage to you, and you feel a venom course through you from its mandibles. Fortunately, you are a dwarf, and so you will take half of 28 poison damage.
Whoa, mama. What?
You took 34 damage. And you need to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw with advantage. Yep, and you have advantage for being a dwarf. You pass.
Yeah, I'm not really much for running on this one.
Yeah, we don't really have a way to get away.
Sareth is going to draw his saber and go, "We get the supplies to fix the boats, or we die. This is no time for cowardice." And he's going to step up
Oh,
onto the left.
damn.
Hey, Sarah! Shit!
He's going to move there, and he's going to take the dodge action and just try to hold the left flank.
Oh man.
It is Azzy's turn.
Alright. Theron is going to step forth. This way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Maybe like right there. And he's gonna hold out his hand and he says, "The god of blood summons you." And right here is going to be a salamander, Jesse.
Cool.
A salamander.
Yes.
Did your fire damage do max damage, Crumb? Or did it? Well, not. Yeah, regular damage.
Is it a giant salamander? Or...
Large elemental neutral evil.
He didn't say anything
All right, here it
specifically.
is. It didn't seem resistant, no.
Salamander. Did you say a salamander was an elemental?
Yeah. If you look
It's like
it up, it's pretty sweet looking. It's like it's a large sized creature. So it's like a
Yeah,
big
salamanders
snake
are really
with,
cool
like a
in
dude on
D&D.
the end.
Oh.
And it's on fire.
They look like Naga from World of Warcraft.
Oh, fucking dope.
It's not a salamander like you're thinking.
No, it's a bit deceptive there.
It's not a cute little lizard.
I summon Squishy. Go forth.
Salamander.
Salamander. Yeah, that's not gonna be in the free Roll20 catalog.
It is actually.
Really? A giant salamander?
Yep.
Fucking cool.
What's what?
Huh?
5.
So are you casting Conjure Elemental then?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
That's a spell that I have as a warlock.
The salamander, which is an elemental being of fire, pops
Whoa.
into existence
Yeah.
here, and immediately,
Immediately dies. Oh, fuck.
No, he's probably gonna
Immediately-
light a lot of that moss on fire. Actually.
Hell yeah, brother.
this
Set
chunk
everything
of
on
ground right here
No.
collapses into a sinkhole.
No. Another one.
Okay.
And the salamander, upon arrival, needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's so silly.
It's like a tunnel
that would
lichen.
be that one. And then, hey, this thing, just so you know, Jesse, has resistance to everything bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Yes, I have it stat block.
Okay.
You should have it in your journal as well.
Word.
You should be able to control it.
That is +2.
Yeah, with a 20, the salamander nimbly moves out of the way and doesn't fall into the
Nice.
sinkhole.
Can we have it just move right here?
Yes, that is fine.
Nice.
As the moss collapses in, you can see that sinkhole goes down into what appears to be some sort of burrowed tunnel.
Oh, good. Lovely.
Interesting.
So this moss is like raised up a little bit, Jesse, and these things like burrow underneath, making their tunnels and shit.
That seems to be the case.
Jeez Louise.
Cool.
So does the whole like all of everything around that thing just catch on fire?
Yeah, it's definitely creating a little like ring of fire around it. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Badass.
the immediate proximity around it is definitely.
Yeah, 2d6 fire to anything within 5 feet of it.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
is this guy right there.
I think that's only when he gets hit, right?
It's
Yeah,
true,
a
it
creature
has
that
to touch it.
touches it. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
You have to roll initiative for it.
Here we go. Team.
10. Easy enough. Salamander. 10. And let me give him a health bar. He has 90 hit points.
Very nice.
90 hit points. Jesus, man.
Right? And then, Jesse, did we say the last time we played that you can do 2-leveled spells in a turn if you action surge or something like that?
Yes,
Okay.
we did determine that.
Okay. I would like to do an action surge and do a spell. Just give me one
Okay.
second to make sure. I moved too far. Okay. Can I hold a spell?
Yeah. Let's see what
Okay. I'm going to hold a spell. I'm going to hold Mental Prison, range of 60 feet. For this guy. So when
for
he
that guy
moves 15
specifically.
feet closer.
Okay.
He'll have to make an intelligence saving throw at that time.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else for you?
That is it, my man.
Cool. Well, it is that guy's turn, and as you so aptly predicted, he is a dumb centipede, and he's going to come running forward.
Come
And
in.
when he gets
Come
there,
in. Brain fart!
you cast your spell, and oh, he's so smart, though. How about does a 0 save?
It does not. All right. I'm just gonna read this one off because it's fucking cool. You attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. One creature you can see within range must make an intelligence saving throw. The target must succeeds automatically if it is immune to being charmed. Is it immune to being charmed?
No.
All right. On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 psychic and the spell ends. On a failed save, it takes 5d10, and you make the area immediately around the target space appear dangerous to it in some way. So it could be surrounded by fire, floating razors, hideous maws filled with dripping teeth. Whatever the form takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond the illusion and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, the target takes an additional 10d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. Bro, your brain is my plaything!
Well, you can roll damage.
Wild.
Drop it.
So it does
All
damage
psychic damage.
and restrains you, and then does damage if you try and leave it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
it
it's
takes
surrounded by something
23
it is fucking terrified of.
That's
Takes
cool.
23
23
psychic damage.
Yeah.
And it immediately stops there, and it begins to curl in on itself, and it's like hissing and screeching, and it's like looking around itself.
Hell
it's,
yeah.
it's doing that thing insects do where they tie themselves up into a knot to protect themselves.
That's
And
fucking
it's
weird
just kinda
looking, but all
wriggling-
right.
It's kind of wriggling
You
around
just see me
there.
looking over at it like, fuck you.
So it's going to end its turn there, because it's too scared to move on. It's just a dumb bug. And it is
Hell
Mog's
yeah.
turn.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna look at the one right in front of Crumb, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask it to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's so wise. Oh, 15 actually.
It needed a 19, so it
Holy
fails,
shit.
and I
Yeah.
am going to turn it into a sheep.
Yes! Polymorph is
Okay.
back, baby!
It's a sheep now.
Sheep!
Alright, now we can fuck this one over here.
Crumb, don't run away from that sheep. And I'm gonna move
Yeah,
down over
tie
here.
that sheep up. Don't let it take any
Bah.
damage.
Don't hurt it. Just hold it there. And I'm gonna
This is
move it right
like
there.
the sheep.
Bah.
Yeah, I think so too. And I'll just use a bonus action to put Slayer's Prey on this one over here.
Click is gonna jump up and down anxiously, and he's gonna run over here, and he's gonna make himself really small behind Jim Jar.
It's gonna hide behind a gnome.
Jim Jar looks behind himself unimpressedly. Goes, yeah, it looks like we got this well in hand, guys. You need me to do anything, or can we just keep an eye on the fish guys?
Just shoot at them. Can you do that?
Just shoot at this one by the big fire salamander.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can do that. He
Yeah,
pulls out his
gang up
crossbow.
on the fire salamander one.
Yeah, I gotcha. And he pulls out a bolt and loads it into his crossbow, and he's gonna shoot.
Hey, Jim Jar, that salamander's an ally. Ally! Don't
The
shoot
bolt
salamander.
flies harmlessly into the distance.
Don't
Get
shoot
warmed
the
up,
sheep.
guys. And he starts winding his crossbow back up. I'll be back here shooting my crossbow.
Excellent.
And next it is Chagall's turn.
Okay. So, several questions about this spell, I believe.
Yeah.
Firestorm. 10-foot
yeah.
cubes,
Oh,
so I'm going to
okay.
draw something that looks like this. That's a 10-foot cube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a 10-foot square.
So what would be a 10-foot cube then?
This-
A
I'm
cube
just
would
being a
be
dick.
vertical as well.
Okay. So then, my question
I delete
is,
one gelatinous piece.
if let's say something looked like this. Oh wait, not like that. I'm sorry. If something looked like this, would that thing get hit 4 times with that one spell?
If you put 4 of them on it,
If you cast it 4 times,
No. I make up to 10 10-foot cubes.
oh
It's
my!
it's an interesting question.
I don't see why not.
It's a large creature.
I mean, I'm sure there's
The
precedent
downside
for
to
this.
being large.
What's the
Sure.
spell?
You know?
Firestorm.
Surface area.
All right, firestorm on
Makes
large
sense to me.
creatures. Let's see.
I can read a portion of the spell if you'd like. I can read the entire spell. I can sit and wait for you to read whatever you want to read too.
It'd be cool if we could do it all the times.
Dude. Just this one thing right
No,
here.
it does not.
It does not.
Yeah, you're basically just able to make one like very customizable area of effect. That's why you can place the different squares, but it's still one spell.
Okay. Well, I
Makes sense.
don't want to hurt the sheep one
Bah.
Just roast this down. The
Now
south
that-
one, bro.
now that he's a sheep. Yeah, but I'm not gonna use that spell on that. That's not the most effective way to use that.
You would probably be able to determine based on the fact that the salamander is on fire that it probably wouldn't give a shit about firestorm.
Yes, I don't care about that. I care about like bang for your buck because it's a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
And I was originally going to hit 3 of them, but now since one of them is a sheep, I would not do that.
That makes
So
sense.
what I'm going to do instead is
Cast Magic Missile at the 7th level.
no, but I am going to blast this motherfucker with a sunbeam. So I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
14.
That fails. 8. No, it's... Yes, it is. 6d8. 34 radiant damage.
The bottom
Nice.
one.
Yo,
No, the top one by. Wait, no, that one's like fucking frozen, right?
It
yeah.
seems to be very afraid to move for some reason. You're not
Okay.
sure why.
So fuck. I am going to alter my turn slightly.
Okay.
Because I forgot that one was fucking. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then shoot the bottom one.
Nice.
Hey.
That's good shit right there.
Okay. So he's going to take 34 radiant damage.
Yeah, and then bonus action. Let me see what my options are. I will, just so that I have it up, I'll use Steps of the Night, so I will grow a set of wings made of darkness. And I will yell out to Sarath to focus his attention on...
Did you move there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you step there, you're going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it. This whole area is a nightmare.
Or you're able to generate your wings.
Okay.
This pink stuff is treacherous.
7.
The ground falls out from beneath you, and you fall down into a sinkhole.
Okay.
And you fall about 20 feet.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And
Ouch.
you are going to take 9 bludgeoning damage on the
It's
way
enough
down.
to
as
kill
you
2.5 peasants.
crunch down into the ground.
Okay.
And your ass probably hurts real bad.
Okay.
And now you're at the bottom of a 20-foot deep hole.
Okay, and I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so I'm still going to bonus action, and now I'm hovering 5 feet off of the ground of this sinkhole.
You begin to pull yourself out of the hole with your magical darkness wings. Anything
Yes.
else for you?
No.
Alright, it is this thing's turn. And it does not seem to like fire, and it is going to turn and run away.
Oh shit.
The salamander could get an opportunity of attack. If it would like.
I'm gonna say he's gonna do that.
I'll leave that one up to Chad. It's his elemental.
Yes, it will smack. With
Okay.
spear that deals fire damage.
Of course.
right
What
ahead.
other type of damage would it do?
It does stabbing damage and fire damage.
It's such a cool critter.
Yeah.
That's one of your
Okay,
warlock
so-
spells?
Yeah, it's summon elemental. That's where that one exists.
It's kick ass.
He is an element. So he's gonna two-hand his spear, and that's gonna net 2d8 plus 4, and then a d6. So
Nice.
oh wait, that's we have to roll the hit first. Don't we? Oh,
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 it does not.
yeah. The centipede just shrinks out of the way, and it is going to move here. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's going to move around these bushes. 25, 30, 35, 40.
Wow, it's a wide berth of that little
It's
stretch
gonna
right there.
slither over to there. And it's just kind of like moving in a serpentine fashion with its way too many legs. And it's going to dash, and it's going to scurry faster. 10,
God.
oh
30,
what? The
right up
fuck?
to there.
Cocksucker?
And it's going to slither right up to you guys. And Jim Jar's going to go, oh shit, as he's loading his crossbow.
No.
And it's right up in your face, but it can't attack right now. It is Crumb's turn. Crumb, you face down a fearsome, mighty sheep. It baa's weakly at you.
Hour, I think.
I think it lasts a minute. Let me make sure.
Bah.
1 hour. No, yeah. Yeah, Chandler's right. hour. Yeah, I'm good at changing the shapes and stuff. Now I can do other things too. Turn you into a sheep. Yeah. Grab
You gonna
that
pick
sheep.
it up? All right. Make grapple check on the sheep. Yeah, it
Sheep
doesn't
wants
want
to
you
get
to
away.
pick it up. It's a sheep. It has a stat block.
It still remembers what it was.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's an athletics check. Yeah, you scoop the sheep up.
Dude, are you gonna bring that thing into the fucking ocean and
It
fucking
kicks.
drown
It
the
kicks
shit out of it?
I don't know if it gets deep enough fast enough where it won't just fucking back up on land. And then we
Also,
gotta fight
don't
it.
hurt it.
You're carrying a
Right.
sheep. It's not very heavy, so you could
If
just
we
move.
get it,
You could move
if
full
we
speed with this thing, no
get
problem.
fixed, I can see us within an hour being able to row out far enough.
Yeah.
Well, you
Jesse, out of
picked up the sheep
curiosity,
with your action.
um,
You grappled the
does
sheep
does drowning cause damage?
eventually. When you run out of air, you start taking damage. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty gentle slope at first, and then it kind of gets deeper the further out you go, like any beach. Alright, so you're right here right now. You're gonna action surge dash. Okay. Wait, how'd you move 50? Yeah. You move over here and Jimder's like, dude, get that thing away from me. What if it turns back into a centipede?
Just not about it. He's bringing me a bomb?
My name is Farron. What? I've never done that move ever. You keep
Oh my
asking for it, and I can't do that.
Yes! What bad timing! Dude, it's not even fucking annoying. It's just
It's
so
cool.
fucking funny, dude.
I love it, man. It's been awesome. Been doing the 2 characters for so long now. It just seems normal.
You never know what you're gonna get. You know what's
So-
funny is
so
it's not
great.
even a 50-50 chance. You just
It's
get
not.
Varen so much. 'cause
Oh,
of bad luck.
really?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's super funny. I like Baron. He's cool.
Yes. It was holding
a float.
on thanks
It was
to
a float
Chagall.
because I was getting it out of the water.
Yeah. It's got a big hole in it, but yeah.
If we just hold on to it and kill these other 2, we can just all try and kill it at once. Probably far, but it's probably gonna hurt it.
How much does a sheep weigh? How much does a sheep weigh? A
think it
sheep
depends.
weighs a male adult sheep weighs between 99 and 350 pounds. So you probably couldn't throw it very far.
Makes a
With
wet
your
thump.
with your extraordinary strength, let's say you could throw it 15 feet, because you're very strong.
I mean, I would enjoy seeing a grown man yawl a fucking sheep 15 feet across the earth.
When you guys fall down, does it hurt?
just commit suicide.
The sheep
with the
seems to be
centipede.
panicking.
Hell yeah! Reverse
plan.
Baywatch.
I like that.
Don't worry, sheep. I'll drown you.
It's just-
Poor sheep. Poor sheep.
Crumb, go out in the lake and drown this sheep.
Shh, shh, it's okay.
It's never been a sheep before. It doesn't understand.
Never seen a sheep.
It's like, wait, I have way less legs than I usually do. No.
I should be eating him.
Is it like nipping at him?
All right, it's the end of your turn.
Is it chew-
The
it
sheep
chewing on his
the sheep
beard?
is desperately trying to wriggle free of your grasp, so you need to make an athletics check against the sheep's athletics check.
Oh, that's so funny.
You very easily keep hold of this poor writhing sheep.
Yes, my plan.
Alright.
Alright, if
Sarah
anything, got one turn
watches
away.
you drag the sheep into the water, and he's just like, I don't know what's happening, and he's just gonna go up here, and he's
Oh
gonna
no.
attack this thing.
Wait, no, I wanted him to target this one.
Didn't you ask him to do that?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because
I
this
didn't
one's
hear
like
you say.
stun locked by Varen, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Provided I don't get mollywopped here.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Sarah will
It's
move
gonna be our
30
turn
feet over
first.
here. And he can't reach just yet.
It's okay. I didn't want him to get much closer to that side of it, anyways.
But he will prepare an attack if he can.
Cool.
And that will take us to Varen, who is facing off against the big ol' centipede.
Hell yeah. Bonus action. Hexblade's Curse. It is suddenly covered in writhing, rippling tattoos of blood droplets.
Right, you somehow managed to tattoo the carapace of his centipede.
Hell yeah.
That's
Tattoos
cool.
that are like a hologram. They're rippling across it. And I'm
Oh,
gonna-
makes me sick.
Dance in and out of this thing's mandibles and step around it. Do I have advantage right here, Jesse?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm going to stab this thing with
Okay.
its now cursed form at some advantage. 20 plus.
Fuck his life up with that sword.
Nice.
Mm.
One hit. I'm
I would
assuming
say that. I would
17
say
plus
31 hits. Yeah, probably.
14. Okay.
31 seems pretty good.
Seems
Yeah.
pretty good.
Ooh, 7 plus 14. 21.
21. Yeah, it hits.
Nice. Let's roll some damage.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
What?
It's an old ass clip now.
I know. I'm surprised you've seen it. That's an oldie.
It's an oldie for sure.
8 plus 16. Christ.
Alright, kill his ass. Oh,
16.
what?
19 and 17 stabbing damage to this thing.
Holy fuck, what the? How
It's
does that-
cursed, so I do
That's-
much more to it.
Yeah, Hexblade's
Jesus,
curse.
man. That's wild.
And
How's it
36 total damage. Not good.
Not good.
Don't look very good.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
are
action
just
surge.
slicing into it. Big chunks of carapace are flying away. You slice off legs, and gross ichor shoots out from
Awesome.
the gaps in its carapace and its legs that you cut, and the sword just eagerly drinks it up.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't seem
Yes.
to care what kind
That's
of blood it
awesome.
is, as long as it
I'm
gets
gonna-
blood.
Hell yeah. Gonna
That's really
action surge to stab some more.
Okay.
8 plus 14.
Yep.
9 plus 14.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Not great rolls, but they work.
I mean, when you got a plus 14 on the end of them, they're all great, man.
Pretty much.
19 again.
Yep.
Stabbings. Is it still up?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do the Soul Calibur Raphael finish where it's like stab, 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 and he does like a big spin, and then his sword starts to glow, and I'm gonna smite this thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's popping all his cooldowns.
What
Right.
level is your fucking smite?
It's 5th.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, he's a warlock, so
It only hits hard. That's the only speed I can move at.
I non-lethally smite him. Oh, I can't do that.
Right. All right, so we will roll 1d8 plus 16.
What kind of smite
for
is
the
this?
stabbings.
Is
It's
it,
Eldritch Smite, so it's 4th damage.
Eldritch Smite.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's rad.
yeah. So there's 21 stabbings, and
Yeah,
then
so that's
inside of the same hit,
40 damage so far. Plus the smite.
another 21 exploding
Oh my
fucking
god, dude.
force damage.
Uh,
And,
yeah, the
if it
smite.
is-
The smite will be enough. So why don't you tell us how it
Nice.
dies?
Sick.
Yep, I'm gonna stab it once as it leans back. I'm gonna run up, stab it 2 more times. As I get up to its head, I'm just gonna and pop that head like a zip.
Its head
Whoa.
explodes into
I'm gonna
gore and
land
carapace.
next to
Mog
Sarah.
gets sprayed with disgusting ichor.
Oh,
Um,
badass.
and the centipede's body falls dead as its corpse continues to writhe around on itself.
Very nice.
Disgustingly.
That
Alright.
is pretty awesome.
Centipede 2 is scared to death of everything happening right now. Unless Hexblade's Curse was a concentration spell.
Nope, that is a free action.
Right. So the centipede is just too scared to move. It's just chilling out. And it's Mog's turn. Mog Crumb appears to be dragging a sheep into the ocean. You're covered in gore, and the other centipede is just writhing on itself in a knot.
Okay. I'm gonna like wipe my face a bit. I'm going to I'm just gonna turn over to Varen and be like, "Hey, so if I hit that other one, is it gonna stay in that knot?"
1 second. No. If it makes an attack through it, the spell ends, but it doesn't say anything about if it's attacked. If it's moved out of that ring, out of its little spot, the spell will end. But you could theoretically just give it some punishment while it's sitting there, and the spell shouldn't end.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pop up. Let's see how close do I need to get? Pretty close.
Wow, that's brutal. Not only does that thing, it's not like sleep at that point, you know?
Right.
It is a
Just
high
sitting
level
there.
spell.
Yeah, like,
Surrounded by a waking nightmare and getting stabbed.
20, 25. Look over at Crumb, be
I
like,
guess
okay, all right.
it would just look like whatever it's scared of is doing it to it.
Wait, you know what? Contra Elemental is a concentration spell, isn't it?
It is.
So he's not scared anymore, is he?
Is mental prison? Oh, mental prison is a concentration spell.
Mm.
Jesse, if you remember the order of operation, the salamander was summoned first, and then the thing was made afraid. Do you remember
Alright.
what happens? Actually, nice.
You lose control of it, don't you?
No, I don't. He's gone. He left. You said so
No,
yourself.
I don't think that's right.
No, I think you lose control of it. The
Oh, no.
salamander suddenly looks very angry.
God damn it.
Oh, crap.
And everything cool you just did is now invalidated.
I
As you've
traded
made an
enemies.
equally powerful foe to combat. Zareth turns to you as you finish your really cool flourish. Goes, hey, Your thing is looking at me weird.
I look over at it and I just go, shit.
So good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I knew something was wrong. I was like, wait a minute, everything going on, there's something was tickling
They're
my
doing
DM
really well.
senses.
Damn.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't realize. I always thought that was just like an effect. I didn't realize it was a fucking concentration as well. It's my bad.
Anyway,
Shit happens.
um,
Okay, so
does
this
that
thing
change your
is.
turn, Mog?
If this thing's still in its prison, it does not change my turn.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go up there, and I'm gonna move my Slayer's Prey onto it, and I'm gonna throw a flame ball at it.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna yell Balrog,
That you do.
and then do it. 27 to hit him.
Yep.
Fuck you. Fuck this bitch up. Cantrip damage! 20, motherfucker!
20.
Wow.
You burn the shit out of it, and it's already scared, and so it's just kind of like curled into a ball trying to protect itself as your fire just roasts away. You smell disgusting roasted insect leg as some of its legs burn away from your flames.
Yes, tell your friends.
It's like holding a lighter up to a spider.
Oh, right. I almost did.
Jim Jar finishes reloading his crossbow, and he's going to shoot it at the last remaining centipede. That will hit. For 10 damage. Good job, Jim Jar.
Nice. My dude. Good shot.
Thanks, pal. I think we got a problem. And he points over at the salamander, whose turn it is. And I control the salamander now. It's gonna slither right up, and it's gonna look down at you, Varen. Does anybody speak Ignan, by chance?
Nah.
Chagall, are you still tonguesing?
If it's been within an hour, because that spell is not concentration.
Yeah, it's definitely been about 45 minutes since you decided to land.
So then I would have heard it.
You hear it in an angry, hissing voice that almost sounds like crackling fire say, "You dare summon me to this plane, little caster. You shall pay for your transgressions."
Oh God, is that what they are thinking?
Is it real
Oh
smart?
God!
To Varen, that just sounds like a roaring bonfire, basically. And it's going to attack you. Two-handed with its spear, as you so aptly decided. Let's see here.
Dude, that guy's so mean!
21 to hit you.
Ow.
He stabs you with his flaming spear, dealing 7 piercing damage and 4 fire damage to you. Please make a concentration check for your mind prison.
Warcaster feat, advantage on save.
That's a good feat.
It's a very good feat. Constitution +1 though. Oof.
That's not good.
It made the save.
Oh, god damn. Did it, though?
Yeah, because I have to beat 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
you do
God.
succeed. So you take the 11 total damage, and he's going to try to tail whip you.
Yeah.
Whoopsh. 14 misses.
Yeah. 14 misses.
Alright, and that will do it for his turn. It is Chagall's turn.
I'm gonna fly up the needed 15 feet to stay or get level with everything else that's going on here.
You emerge from the hole to find an elemental being of fire beating on Varen with a spear.
Oh my god.
It's going
Oh
well.
my god. Okay, so what I am going to do, let me just measure a couple of things here. Five, 10, 15. Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
This thing's range is how much, actually, before I move there?
Its range to attack.
Yeah.
It can hit you within 10 feet.
It can hit me within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move 10 feet up from there.
Okay.
Does
That
it
would
attack me?
that would make you diagonally 10 feet away, I believe. So no.
It is a large creature, so it's pretty tall.
True.
Okay, so
We'll keep it simple though.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move in a way so that I can get receive an opportunity of attack.
Yeah, I
so
mean, you can just
I'll
fly
move
away.
like here then, or something.
Okay, it's gonna tail whip you. Try
Okay.
to anyway.
Okay.
Is that 19 to hit you?
No.
Okay. It misses as you dodge out of the way.
Okay. I would suggest getting some distance between you and that fire elemental because it is quite hot, I am sure. And now I'm going to
Thanks, buddy.
sunbeam it.
Okay.
So I will need a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah.
7.
Fails. $36. Radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so. Okay. Anything else for you?
That will do it. I don't have a bonus action that I can use. No, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, that centipede is dead. Back to the top. Crumb, you're carrying a sheep.
Damn.
Still carrying it, sheep.
You would get about 15 feet in before your feet wouldn't be able to touch the ground anymore. And now you're swimming, carrying the sheep. Yeah, I would say about half your move speed.
Cool.
The sheep seems to be taking on water. Its wool is getting just filled with water. It's getting heavier. Why don't you make an athletics check to see how well you can swim with this sheep? With this 200-pound sheep that's getting heavier by the minute. Okay, you're holding your own. You're swimming. You're keeping the sheep's head above water as best you can. The sheep is having a bad time, though. It's very clearly in distress. All of you can hear the sound of a sheep being drowned, basically.
Sounds like this.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. The sheep is once again going to desperately try to break free of you as best it can. I don't think it can, but see. Yeah, no, it can't. Can't get out. It's a sheep. Sareth is too preoccupied by the new enemy that you're both facing, and he's going to try to attack this thing. That will hit. And he's going to lash out. Weirdly enough, poison does damage to this thing. So it's going to take
Interesting.
11 damage.
Right. the fire salamander. What's the poison kind of?
However, it will retaliate, and Sereth has to take damage from that because of his heated body.
Yes, like the fire
Sexy-
elemental.
sexy
It sucks
bod.
to hit it.
Man, I did yell out to get away from it.
It's got that hot bod though.
Sereth doesn't seem to mind too much. He's a tough guy. So he's gonna take that, and he's gonna attack again. Oh yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh my god, he rolled almost max damage on everything.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Um,
good job, Sarah.
Yeah, he's gonna deal another 24 damage to this thing.
Nice.
Yeah, oh my god, he fucked that thing up. And he does take more damage from that. Takes 6 more damage. And he's a little bit singed, and he's gonna back up now. No opportunity because Shigal ate that. He's gonna back up to over by Mog.
Also, Varen, don't forget that thing does not have blood.
The salamander?
Yes.
How does it get affected by poison but not have blood?
That's a great question. I don't know. But it's Varen's turn.
That's not how poison works.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Eldritch Blast.
Hey, try and kill the other thing.
We're gonna have to move it.
Oh, I can take care of that.
Okay.
I can actually really take care of that. It just can't, like, anytime it moves from that thing, it
Yeah.
gets it. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely take care of that. That's actually so funny.
Excellent. Excellent. I knew somebody had the ability to make it go 5 feet.
Dude, this is gonna be so funny. I
We
just
could
need to
also
get
just
with it.
wail on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this will activate the second half of my spell, and it's a doozy.
That's true.
Well, you guys wail
then you
on
can
it until
still
I
wail
get
on
over there.
16, so 26, 18 to hit, nat 20.
Yeah, those all hit.
Nice.
You know it's AC.
Yeah, I just hate it. These will say double that one, and then 15. Nice. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it explodes into fire.
Wow. Awesome. That was pretty cool.
As it disappears in flames,
Blasted.
I whisper, "Know your place, trash." And then I about face, and I point at that one, and I say, "Someone move that thing a foot or two." And that's the end of my turn.
It continues to cower in its basic cage of razor blades. Mog, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. I need a non-concentration spell here. So I will do. Let's do an all reliable. Let's do some erupting earth.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna blow a hole right up that dude's butt. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 19.
19 is what he needed to succeed.
He passes.
So he will take half of 27 damage.
14.
And this area that he is in is difficult terrain. So a bunch of rocks blow out of the earth. And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 out here. And I'm going to bonus action turn into a shark again.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going
Be
to
ready for it.
go support the weight of Crumb and the sheep.
And move a lot faster than Crumb could.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So I can go 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get here. Let me make sure that's right.
Okay.
Cool. And I will basically be, making sure they can stay afloat, and I'm going to take the sheep when I can.
Jim Jarrett's gonna put his crossbow away. And he's gonna go over here, and he's gonna like look over at Click, and he's go, "I gotta see this." He's gonna watch Shark Mog swim out to Crumb and the sheep immediately.
Oh, cool.
Thousand-eyed shark swimming away.
Crumb, it's your turn. There's a big shark below you now. Got a lot of eyeballs
A lot of eyeballs.
and some horns.
Don't touch me. Put him. Cool.
Just prop it up on his horns and
Poor
let him
sheep.
just carry it out to the middle of the lake on his horns.
Yeah, I like to feel like you see my fin and then only my horns sticking out of the water. So, both are accessible.
Here, I can't allow this to go on without at least making you feel bad.
Jesus Christ.
Drowning a sheep.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
You know, like put a super cute sheep out there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're a monster.
There we go.
Awesome. I love
Fuck that
that.
sheep.
It's so good.
I don't give a
It's
fuck
so
about
good.
that
It's so,
sheep.
it's so cute, and you're killing it.
Drown that kid's cartoon character.
Oh man. Sheepy the sheep is dying. Alright.
Blood, motherfucker.
Anything else for you, Crumb? Alright, Sheepy the sheep's gonna make his annual attempt to escape from your grasp.
Dude.
Oh god. Sheepy's gonna wiggle.
Yeah, he can't get out.
Where's he gonna go?
Obviously. Sareth is all business, and he's gonna go up here and he's gonna start hacking away at this helpless centipede.
Hell yeah.
It's a miss, actually.
Oh.
That's it. He does 8 damage to it. The centipede is immune to the poison.
Oh, good to know. Checks out.
It is Varen's turn. Varen,
My power's flickering.
Sareth seems to be hacking away at the last remaining centipede, and you can see that there's some drama going on out in the water involving a very cute sheep.
Yep. Yep.
Adorable.
Trying to see if there's any way I can make this thing move.
You should have took the Eldritch Blast thing that allows you to push it or something.
Yeah, but I didn't have that.
Nah. Too bad.
Nope, that one doesn't move stuff. That's right, he does. I'm going to Eldritch Blast
It
it.
is gonna take me an extra turn to do it, so you should just fucking kill the thing.
Blast
Alright.
him.
Actually, is it within range? I'll just run up and stab it. It's way better. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, since it's restrained, do I get advantage, Jesse?
No.
Oh. Does a nat 20 hit?
No, it doesn't actually.
Fuck. Damn, the rules
time,
of
baby.
restraint tied against me.
Not this time. He has an ability. If you roll in that 20, you hit yourself.
You're yourself in the schnutz.
If you're under the
that,
effects of
Bitch
mind
nuts.
prison and your attacker rolls in that 20,
23
they die.
stabs on the first
they
one.
die. Stab yourself in the face.
23 stabbings, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 11. 15 more stabbings.
He's still kicking.
Alright. That is the end of my turn.
right. It's his turn, and he can't do anything. So we're gonna move on to Mog.
All right. I'm gonna
Shark
swim.
Mog.
I'm gonna swim underneath.
Sheepy the sheep.
Sheepy the sheep and Crumb, and just kind of surface so they can like breathe and not be drowning at the moment.
Sheepy the sheep seems grateful.
About to not be.
And I'm going to take both of them out 20 feet further.
Sheepy the sheep is no longer grateful.
You
Okay.
can slide off.
Well, in that case, if he
can't-
doesn't want to go with
can't-
you, you'd have to grapple him, Mug.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't be able to hold. I wouldn't be able to hold on to the sheep.
Being a shark.
So you're gonna
Alright.
let him take you? Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go 60 more feet out into the water.
I mean, that'll go off screen, so
Yeah.
you can just go off screen. Off you go into the water.
Swimming, swimming.
Jim Jar has like a
Big
hand over his
ass
eyes. He's
shark.
like, "Oh man, they're going."
Big ass shark swimming,
Chagall,
baby.
it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. Why did that fucking pop up? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to shoot a sunbeam at it.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, yeah. I'm going to shoot a sunbeam at it.
And it's going to die.
14.
14. That is going to fail, my man. That fails. What a surprise.
What a surprise.
Very good. 26.
Yeah, your beam of sun just melts this thing, and you smell burning bug, and this thing dies.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile,
Sounds like a win.
Sheepy the sheep, Mog, and Crumb are on a grand old adventure out in the water. How far are you going to take this thing?
I was gonna take it one more turn and drop it and turn around.
All right, so you swim out 60 more feet for a grand total of about 150 feet into the water. Crumb, you want to let it go? You release Sheepy the sheep, and it just starts doggy paddling, trying to stay above the water as best it
Such a
can.
heavy- Oh, are you wearing a wool jacket? Oh, that must be hard to
Bah!
swim in.
It's already starting to fall into the water. Are you
No,
gonna
let
just
it drown.
swim
let it
back
drown.
with Mog?
Just let it drown.
Yeah, you're on me. Strap dorsal, baby.
You want to pull out and string your longbow while you're on the water? Okay. Yep. You do that.
Cool. We start to.
You're right
swim
next
away.
to it right now.
Yeah. So we are able to swim.
How far away would you like to swim before you shoot it?
We can only swim 40 feet away from it. Or you want to go?
Okay.
I'll go the whole way. And you shoot it.
You go 40 feet away, and Crumb, you can take a shot at Sheepy the sheep here. Or Mog could just drop polymorph.
No, I like it better this way.
Okay. Let's see if you can hit Sheepy.
Murder that sheep, you animal.
Yeah. Yeah, the sheep's AC is 8, so.
Cool. Oh, damn, sweet.
That'll kill a sheep.
Cool.
You fire an arrow into Sheepy, and it goes. And then it transforms into a centipede again. And the centipede is in the water, and it floats up to the surface, and it bobs, and it starts slithering and kicking all of its feet, and it is moving at a speed of approximately 20 feet per turn, swimming directly towards
That's
you,
a problem.
trying to get back to you.
I'm
You ever seen a water snake?
gonna eat this thing.
That's
Yeah.
You guys are pretty far out right now.
I'm gonna.
Mog is faster.
I'm gonna eat him. Oh, he doesn't have all of his hit points, does he?
Nope.
I can smell his blood. I can smell it. It smells so good.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna swim back to where the boats are and fucking wait.
Okay. I'll get you guys back on the screen.
And I'm gonna bite him as soon as he's anywhere near me.
Crumb riding on your back might inhibit your ability to maneuver.
I'm just gonna chomp.
Okay. So you're just gonna wait for it to get to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little closer. I'm going between the two boats. Maybe
Okay.
25 feet from shore.
Like this?
Yeah, like right there. Perfect.
Okay. Alright, and you're just gonna wait?
Yeah, if it gets
it's-
within 10 feet of me, I want to go to it.
That's the turn. You wanna do anything?
No, I'm gonna still wait.
That's the turn?
Yeah, I can't resist. I'm gonna go by him.
It's actually gonna be able to hit you from there because it has a reach of 10. So it's gonna try to bite you as a shark.
Okay,
22 to hit.
that hits for sure.
It sinks its mandibles into your shark skin, dealing 18 piercing damage to you and 20 poison damage to you. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. As a hunter shark, my Constitution saving throw I think is slightly better. But not good enough to overcome that.
All right. As you get bit, you can feel the venom course into your shark body, and it causes you to enter a state of shock. And until your next turn, you lose your bonus action and your reaction.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a big ass shark.
It would be Crumb's turn first. Yeah,
There
it's
it
kind
is.
of swimming as best it can on the surface.
Jump
Kind of
on
like a
that
water
thing.
bug. It's like a
Get
cross
on it.
between a water bug and a water snake.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. You jump onto it. And let's get a... we'll call it an acrobatics check to try to mount this thing in the air.
Let's do it, man. Get it.
With a 14, you run and jump, and you very clumsily land onto its back. And you just manage to cling onto it barely, but you are not in good shape to make an attack on it at this point. You just barely managed to grab onto it with a 14.
Still cool.
You are not in a position to attack. It's all you could do to basically grab onto his back and not go into the water. Yeah, pretty much. You didn't do good enough to land nimbly, but you landed. Bonus action. Yep, that you do. Mog, it is your turn.
I bite him.
All right, you want to swim in and do a bite?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
He does not have all of his hit points, right?
No.
All right, I have advantage then because I can smell his blood.
So metal.
So 25.
What's with this group and blood? Yeah, you hit.
Oh, it's so tasty. Uh, 12
12.
magical piercing damage.
All right, you tear a chunk of this thing off with your teeth, and you eat it.
I eat it. I swallow
Metal.
it.
Metal as hell. Tastes terrible.
Fucking cool. Worth it.
And it is this thing's turn. It has a little dwarf on its back. It doesn't like that. It is going to writhe around, and it's going to swivel its head back towards you, Crumb, and it's going to try to bite ya. It's an 18 hit. It's going to munch you again with its mandible, dealing 23 piercing damage and 22 halved to 11 poison damage. And you need to make your con saving throw as well. Yes.
Nice.
Yep, you pass. With its movement and its bonus action, it's going to gator roll. And you're going to have to make an athletics check to hold on to this thing.
I get it. Yeah, yeehaw, baby.
Yeah, you just like are like, oh shit, and you grab onto it as hard as you can as it just gator rolls, writhes around on itself, and you're basically doing a water rodeo. It's probably not a very fun experience. You get water up your nose, and it feels like you're drowning, but you're like, I'm not letting go of this fucker, and you cling on to it, and you manage to endure the gator roll, and now it's your turn. Yeah. Yeah, now that you've had some time to situate yourself, you could probably maneuver yourself to attack, yeah. Alright, go for the stabbings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That hits. That's
Lick
your... Oh, it's your second luck. Yep, that hits.
Nice. Nice, dude.
Sure he would have if you hadn't shot him with an arrow. He's still kicking, but he's looking very, very bad as you just cut massive swaths into him with your sword. Okay. Got it. Og, it's your turn.
I bite him.
Seems reasonable.
Oh,
Oh shit! Natural double 20! Oh shit! The
Oh, fuck, that's
coveted-
fucked up.
Boy.
The coveted double crit!
Oh my goodness
Oh, no.
gracious. That was really good.
My poor centipede! Mago! Wait!
I bite him.
No, my centipede!
25.
Yeah, you go full shark on this thing. You rip it to shreds, and it
Fucking
dies.
awesome. So sick. I eat so much of it, I get sick.
And the water is just like turning fucking like gross, dark
Yeah, just-
crimson.
Tear it to pieces.
Is it the water's like churning red like in fucking Shark Week videos? You know, like
Awesome.
God, you're just ripping it up and you kill it, leaving Crumb in a very disgusting, bloody piece of water.
Cool, I swim away. I go back on shore. Change back into regular Mog.
Cool. Jim Jar's gonna run over and go, dude, that was awesome!
I know, right?
That was so cool!
That was dope. I loved it.
Aerith will walk back to the beach, sheath his sword. The whole island can't be like this, right? Not the whole thing.
Gotta be some amount of time that we have until the next wave, at least. Let's get to those mushrooms.
Well, it wasn't so much a wave as we stepped in the wrong spot and it's like they woke up or something.
Well, let's be real
As
careful
you are
then.
all discussing what could have happened with these centipedes, you hear a voice call out from somewhere
Oh.
inward from the island. It goes, hey! What the fuck are you guys doing here? Hey! Hey! What do you think you're doing? And,
Wait,
you
Does
all
it
turn
really
to-
sound exactly identical to Jim Jar?
No, it doesn't sound anything like Jim Jar.
I mean, it was kind of similar voice.
It sounds like a very angry old man, is what it sounds like.
Oh.
And you guys turn collectively, and you can see walking across the moss with light just rippling out from each step. There appears to be a man walking towards you that appears to somehow have the head of one of these centipedes, it would appear.
What the fuck?
And we're gonna find out what that man's deal is next time on
Oh,
Dungeons
cool.
and Dragons.
What a weird dude. You're fine.
That was fun. You guys,
Okay.
you guys wrecked my centipedes.
Yeah, we did.
All the stabbings.
They didn't stand a chance.
Bro, we're
No.
a strong group, man. One of us gets hit, that's okay. We got a bunch of other ones.
Yeah.
My poor giant centipedes. Well, you'll have to wait for see if this old man attacks you or not. So that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Getting through the
Good shit.
dark lake, moving along.
Fucking weird day, huh? Kids or something?
Hey, it's not like we just walked up and started slaughtering things. I took 15 feet onto this squishy stuff and they lost their minds.
Well, actually,
Yeah, maybe. That is, things get blurry.
yeah.
I'm not.
yeah, they
I'm not
attacked,
so sure
out
that
of
they
nowhere.
attacked first.
Yeah.
You know, Throwing it out there, maybe there was an Eldritch Blast at some point.
Yeah,
that
they
might have-
definitely did not attack first. Statistically proven. did not
Oh
attack
no!
Do you think it saw me eat that one as a shark?
first. Dude, listen, Han shot first, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
The head of one of these things. What a weirdo.
So it's like a dude body, head of a giant centipede.
That's what it appears to be at first glance. Yeah,
Cool.
we'll get more
Maybe
details
it's
next
just like
time.
Either way,
maybe
he's a
it's just
creepy
like a weird
dude.
hat. Yeah,
Still weird.
weird hat choice.
But
All
that was
right,
fun.
later.
All right, thanks for playing,
There,
guys.
dude.